Hello guys, my name is Inès. I'm one of the owner of Athletes vs. the World, and today I'm making a little presentation video just to present myself for the one that don't know me personally and explain why we started this page and what we're going to do in the future with it. So first, I'm Inès, as I said. I'm 27 and I'm from Reunion Island. Reunion Island is like a very, very small island near Madagascar, east of Africa. So it's like, I don't know, no, for you, Africa, Madagascar, and Reunion Island, just next to Mauritius too. I'm gonna put a map, it might be a little more clear if I do that. And I moved to the United States 5 years ago in 2015 to play volleyball. In 2018, Freddie, my boyfriend, and me, we started a page called, a blog actually, called Athletes vs. the World, and we opened a page on Instagram too, and we wanted to share our experiences as athletes in United States, international athletes, and we wanted to motivate people from our own countries or Europe in general to live the same experience, to come to play sport and study. And because we think that it's a really good experience, it brings you a lot of opportunities, and it's just like, I know it's gonna be like some of my best memory in my life later on, so I don't regret coming here. So yes, I'm in United States since 2015. I did 2 years in Houston, Texas, and then I moved to Miami, Florida, and I'm here for 3 years now. I did my bachelor, and I graduated my bachelor, and now I'm doing my master. Should be done soon. And I played 2 years in a JUCO in Houston and 2 years in a 4 years university in Miami. So that's like a little bit about me. How did I start playing volleyball? Actually, my family, I was born in volleyball. My family is into it since I'm born. My mom started, she was I think 15 or something like that, and she played in a French national team. Now she's coaching, still playing sometimes too. And my sisters, they were playing since they were super young, and I started practicing, I was very young too. But I hated it because I think it's just because we were talking all the time about it, and I grew up literally in gyms, and I was just like, I want to do something else. So I started horseback riding, and I did it for 12 years. I wasn't that great, but I just like to be near horses and touch them and pet them and clean them. That was more like the take care of an animal part that I liked. And towards the last few years of horseback riding, I started to play volleyball just so when my parents, because my mom was a coach and my dad was the president of my club, volleyball club, when they were young kids that were sick and couldn't play, they were calling me, they were asking me if I could just replace these players. So I was just here for that, literally, if someone's like, oh, my kid is sick this week, okay, well, we have Inès just to replace her, just in case, So I started this way, and I don't know how, but I did, in 2000, I don't remember, 5? I was 11, 12 years old. I got selected to try out for the Reunion Island team, the youth one. I don't know how, because I wasn't that good. Maybe because I was tall. Was I tall? I'm not even sure I was tall. So yeah, I really don't know why, but I got selected, I tried out, I made it. And I was bad. That's why I'm I don't know how I don't know how I ended up in this team, but I made it. And so we went to France with the team to compete against other national, regional teams of France. It was really fun. We went to Disneyland. We were in a group of 11, 12 years old girls. I made a lot of friends. We visited cities I never, Paris, didn't know about it. We went in the south. It was really, really fun. And I was just I don't want it to end. And I knew that if I wasn't working hard on my volleyball, I wouldn't be able to keep participating in this tournament with the Reunion Island team. So I asked my mom when I came back to take care of me and to take me under her wing. And for months during the summer we worked really hard so I could improve physically and technically. and I kept participating to the tournaments with the Reunion Island team. And when I was 15 years old, I got selected to be in a training center in France, in the mainland. So I went. And then in 2015, I decided to go to the United States to play volleyball. Now that I talked about volleyball and what am I doing in the United States, I'm going to talk to you about my hobbies. So hobbies, I would say that the main one, the one that I have since I'm very young, it's reading and writing. I've been reading since I was able to. I was binging books, like I could read for a day without stopping. I kind of lost it in United States actually. I stopped reading that much just because I was always around people. I had roommates. It was one of the first time where I was actually going out with this roommate and doing things. I was always at school, university, in a gym, cheering for the other teams of the school. So I felt like I didn't really take the time to spend time reading, and I missed it. But this year, I started to read a little more again, and I missed it, and I love it. So yeah, reading for sure is one of my hobby. Then writing, same. I've been writing books, stories that only my best friend read since I'm very young. And same thing, I lost inspiration when I came to United States, probably because I was always tired, didn't have that much time. And that's why we created Athletes versus the World. I mean, not really why, but one time Freddie was like, Inès, you always tell me you love writing, but I don't see you write. And I told him, I was like, I don't really have inspiration right now. Like, it's not really working. I don't like what I'm writing. I was writing in French and my French got really bad because I don't practice it here. And I was just like frustrated about everything. And he told me, he was like, well, I have an idea. Why we're not starting a blog, sharing about our experiences in the United States. That's something that you love, because he knew that I wanted people from my island to come and live the same experience than me. And it motivated you to write. So I was like, oh, that's actually a good idea. Let's just try it out. And so we created the blog, created the Instagram page, and started writing articles. I wasn't as consistent as I wanted to be, but I know that it helped me forcing myself to write more. And thank you, Freddie, for that, because that's something that I need, forcing myself to, I think, find this little flame again. Another hobby I have is traveling. I love traveling. I've been to a lot of different countries with volleyball, and with my family we used to go to Mauritius all the time, France, Spain, and then with volleyball I went to a lot of European countries, in islands located in the Indian Ocean, and I went to Brazil, Canada, Bahamas. So I love traveling. I hate the airport, planes, this type of things, I hate it. But I love just like walking in the streets, discovering the culture, listening to music, eating food. Eating food is like the best part of traveling. I love food. And I think I never went to a country and tried the food and never not liked it. Like, I always love the food anywhere I go. So, and I still have a lot of countries to do, so I'm excited because it means that I still have a lot of new food to try. But yeah, traveling is a big thing, and you're probably gonna see it because we're probably gonna travel with Freddie. We already did a few trips, and we want to travel more and share it with you. Traveling, and I love cooking related to food, of course, because food is life. I love cooking. Right now I went vegan for like a year in 2016, 2017. I stopped and I'm going back. Both Freddie and me, we're going back to the plant-based diet. So I had to change my cooking, and I love it. I just love looking for recipes and making them my own and trying things, and sometimes you just experiment. I know Freddie, when he helps me in the kitchen, likes to experiment too. But yeah, I cook a lot, and I love eating it after. I think that's my favorite part, eating what I cooked. But yeah, and that's my hobbies. Am I forgetting something or not? I don't think so. I think that's like the most important things that I need to tell about myself. I don't really have like a passionate life. I'm very introvert. I'm not very social. Introvert, no, yeah, that makes sense actually. I don't go out that much. I don't like to party that much either. I'm very boring. But I like to go out, like to go visit some part of the cities and eat. Yes, and I hope you liked it. And if you have any ideas for a video that you want us to do, just leave a comment or send us a message on Instagram on the page that is called Athletes versus the World, and we will try to do it the best we can. Thank you. Subscribe, like it, comment, and see you soon. Bye.